All right, everybody, buckle up. We're diving headfirst into the exciting world of commercial real estate.
Yeah. And we're zeroing in on some particularly hot opportunities in the Dallas-Fort Worth area today.
You know we love giving you the inside scoop.
Absolutely.
And today's deep dive is all about timing. We're talking about why now could be the moment to make a move.
It's all thanks to Eureka Business Group. They put out this awesome
It's
listing.
listings of the week, correct?
Exactly. And they emphasize that the next 2 to 3 weeks are absolutely crucial for anyone even thinking about making a tax move before the year ends.
Tax move sounds serious, right?
It can be. But in simple terms, it's about smart real estate decisions with potential tax advantages. Think of it like year-end financial planning, but with property.
Exactly. And remember, we're not giving financial advice here.
Not at all, just laying out the landscape.
So let's get into it. Eureka Business Group has a range of properties, listed prices from under $2 million to over $5 million. It's a great cross-section of what's cooking in the DFW market.
For sure. And the variety is amazing. Different property types, each with its own unique appeal for investors.
Love that. Let's start with the under $2 million category. There's a medical office space, a little under 4,000 square feet.
Oh, yeah, that one caught my eye too.
What's interesting is they highlight that it already has a credit level tenant.
Music to an investor's ears.
Right. It means less risk, potentially more stable income. They even mention minimal landlord responsibilities.
That's huge. For someone who wants to invest but maybe not be too hands-on, that's a major plus.
Absolutely. Now, for those with an eye on long-term growth, there's this 12,000 square foot industrial property on a 5.5-acre lot.
And Melissa, right. That's a location that keeps popping up as a growth market, and for good reason.
I was just going to ask you about that. What's fueling that growth?
Well, you've got a combination of things happening. The population is increasing, new businesses are moving in, creating jobs.
Like a snowball effect.
Exactly. And with infrastructure development keeping pace, it becomes a very attractive area for investors. Plus, that large lot size you mentioned, that's golden. It allows for expansion down the road.
Smart. Speaking of potential, there's that 12,561 square foot flex building in Plano. They're calling it a vacant value add opportunity.
Ah, yes, the value add play. That's a whole strategy in itself.
Break it down for us.
So value add means you're buying a property with the intention of increasing its value. You might renovate, upgrade, or even completely repurpose the space. It's about using your vision to maximize the property's potential.
And hopefully your profits too.
Exactly. It's a bit more hands-on, but the potential returns can be significant.
Now, let's jump up to the higher end of the listings. There's a single tenant industrial property listed over $5 million.
That one's all about that tenant, right?
It is.
Okay.
They're talking about a company with an $11 billion plus valuation.
Talk about a stable investment. You've got a corporate guarantee there, which significantly minimizes risk.
And it's smack dab in the middle of DFW's industrial heartland. They even mention it's surrounded by big names like Amazon and Nike.
Prime location, blue chip tenant, that's a powerful combination.
Location, location, location. So much to consider. For our listeners who are inspired, but maybe a little overwhelmed, where do they even begin?
It all starts with a clear investment strategy. What are your goals? Are you after passive income, long-term appreciation, or something else?
Right. Define your goals first.
Exactly. Once you know what you want, then you can dive into the nitty-gritty. Research properties, locations, analyze projected growth, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
Due diligence is key.
Absolutely.
And you know, what I appreciate about Eureka Business Group is they're not just about these listings.
You go beyond that, right?
Yeah. They help clients navigate lease renewals, negotiate rent increases. They're really positioning themselves as experts in the field.
They're more than just brokers, they're advisors. They even encourage people to connect directly with Joseph Goslan for more personalized guidance.
He seems like a great resource.
Absolutely. He's incredibly knowledgeable and responsive.
If you want to reach out, you can call or text Joseph at 903-600-0616 or shoot him an email at joseph@ebgtx.com.
Now there's a guy who knows his stuff.
He really does. Now, before we wrap up, I have one final thought to leave you with. What if these listings are just the tip of the iceberg?
What do you mean?
Well, we're seeing this flurry of activity, especially with those end-of-year tax strategies in play. Could this be a sign of even bigger things brewing in the DFW commercial market? It's definitely something to ponder.
That's an interesting thought.
Right. So as you explore these opportunities, keep the bigger picture in mind. The DFW market is dynamic, and these listings could offer valuable clues about where things are headed.
Great point. Definitely something for our listeners to chew on.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, that's it for today's deep dive. Until next time.
CNN.